Okay, what else? Pop rocks.
Emma Watson is no doubt one of the most recognizable women on the planet. She was only 9 years old when she started her career as an actress. At that time, she was chosen to participate in a film that would change her life forever, something that she never thought of happening to her. Keep on watching to discover more interesting facts that you probably don't know about Emma Watson. But first, a simple reminder on how to enter our brand new giveaway. We're going to be giving away either an iPhone X Max, the new iPad mini, or MacBook Pro. It's all your choice, so be sure to leave a like, comment the keyword, subscribe, and turn on post notifications to enter the giveaway. It's that simple. Emma describes being a conservative woman as being a feminist. Regarding her acting career, Emma Watson has been a part of many projects. One of her most recent films was Little Women, a remake which was directed by Oscar nominee Greta Gerwig. Here, Emma played the role of Margaret, which suited her figure most perfectly. This was due to the relation that the film had with her intersectional feminist book club called Our Shared Self. In the film, Emma appears as the most traditional girl in the March family and teaches her sisters to grow into successful women. The choice of Emma's role is quite intriguing because this character has been criticized for many years by viewers. Margaret was seen as a closed-minded character. However, it describes the character as just another way to be a woman. Emma thinks that the original writer of this movie remake also puts a little piece of herself into the film. Louise May Alcott, the writer of the book Little Women, also had many sisters. Emma claimed that by studying the fictional character she plays as, she has understood that this character is a great example to represent the many ways to be a feminist, a topic that many struggle to understand. Many of Emma's fans were confused when she explained this controversial character. It seems as if people were still not getting the idea of what she had meant by calling Meg March, the conservative girl, a feminist. Well, Emma was glad to explain what she meant by this. She told the viewers what made Meg March a feminist was the choice she made of becoming who she was. She later went on to explain that is what feminism's all about, the freedom of choice that a woman makes. In this case, Emma clarifies that her character freely chooses to be a wife and a full-time mother. She feels anxious about being 30 years old. All of this has led us to question, what does Emma Watson want in life? The famous actress has entered her early 30s and is already being described as a brave woman for expressing her ideology about feminism. When she answered the questions about her friends about what she wants in life, now that she's 30, she simply expressed that she didn't understand what the big deal was about turning such an age. She went on to claim that this question put her in a state of stress and anxiety. This is because it has a very deep subliminal message inside. Usually, when you ask people what you want to do now that you're 30, they are subliminally questioning if you're planning to get engaged, have kids, stabilize your career, and figure out all of the things in your life. Emma tells her fans that not only does she have no clue about the plans she has now that she's 30, but she also reminds them that no one will ever figure things out in life because life is full of surprises. She friend zones most of her dates. It's kind of relieving when you think that even Emma Watson stresses about her life. The actress has claimed that she was proud to be single for a long time. She doesn't see it as being lonely, but describes being single as being self-partnered. However, despite being in a fully committed relationship with Leo Robinson now, she has confessed to going on many dates with different people before meeting him. But how does Emma date? Anyone would want a few minutes to share with this charming actress. Something that might come to mind is that perhaps she uses dating apps, but in an interview, the actress shared with viewers that she has never used dating apps a day in her life. The only way she found these lucky men is because her friends are good at introducing her to new people. An interesting fact that many of Emma's friend zoned most of the people that she even got set up on dates with. Even though it didn't work out romantically, these people ended up being some of Emma's most loyal friends. The actress spends 10 days a year without talking to anyone. When it comes to her schedule, she stays private about it, but fans are eager to learn more about her day-to-day life. Emma has responded by stating that she spends her time between New York and London. She moves quite a lot between these two locations due to having many projects on both sides. Like many other famous actresses, Emma's schedule is strictly tight. Whenever she does have free time, she tries reading as it manages to calm her down. While doing her intensive impressive career as an actress. She even managed to graduate from 2 universities with a degree in English literature. And as impressive as that might seem, Emma Watson is also a specialized yoga teacher. Being an actress means that you get to interact with countless people every single day. Sometimes this can get too overwhelming for Emma, so she's coped with this problem by meditating 10 days every year in a silent retreat. If you think about it, who would blame her? Meeting thousands of people a year is extremely exhausting. If you were starting to think that Emma Watson is a closet introvert, you might be wrong. She absolutely loves sharing her experiences with other people. Emma even draws strength in building communities with those that are trying to change things. She described her experience in making the film Little Women very pleasurable. This was because she got to meet some great actor-activists that had the same mentality as her. These days, Emma is seen as an established feminist champion. However, when she first started talking about gender inequality, she was internationally criticized for representing a white feminist. People started thinking of her as the typical white woman, raised by privileged parents. Most people would be furious at these criticisms, but Emma reacted most peacefully. She responded by saying that the people that were criticizing her misunderstood her, and they need to listen and learn carefully. She clarified that her mission was to empower women to make them aware of their potential. She compares trans people to actors. Emma Watson is also a strong supporter of the LGBTQIAP community and openly discusses their issues ad nauseum. American and British press continue to make this community look bad. The issue all stands in the conflict between traditional feminism and LGBTQIA rights. Emma has shared an example for everyone to better understand this problem, and has also said that many people wrongly think that allowing trans women to use toilets that are designed for women puts real women in danger. This is a problem that the people of the LGBTQIAP community have to face daily, and the press makes it worse by demonizing them even more. But that's only one issue that Emma mentioned while speaking about the topic. She also talked about that some of her trans friends were put in a life or death situation just for being the way they are. Emma then compares being trans to being a famous actress. This might leave you raising your eyebrows, but the example she makes is brilliant. As an actress, Emma feels anxious to walk in public streets, and this anxiety doubles if she gets on a train. Due to being a famous actress, she doesn't know how people will react to her presence. When being in public, she's also concerned about her safety and the risk of getting hurt by people that notice her, and she explains that this is the same feeling that trans people go through day by day, just because they're choosing to be themselves. Watson feels guilty for having a net worth of $75 million. Many fans think of Emma as a perfectionist, but she's already clearly expressed that she's just a normal person in need of what others need in their life, as insecure as anybody else, and a person that struggles just like the rest. She shared one of her weird life moments in an interview. Emma claimed that it sometimes happens that she is making out with a guy she's dating, and the TV behind her suddenly shows her acting in the Harry Potter movie. In this awkward situation, she doesn't know whether she just needs to ignore the TV, turn it off, or whether the guy she's kissing is thinking about how ridiculous the situation has become. Here, she becomes insecure and shrugs it off just like the rest of us. In regards to struggling with life, Emma's confessed too often to feeling guilty about her luxurious lifestyle. Oftentimes, she doesn't understand why she was chosen to have such wide amounts of fame, while many other actresses that she has met don't even manage to live the same life that she's living. Watson has seen a therapist for this that is currently working with her to make her feel better. Did you enjoy this video? Until next time, thanks for watching.